Rosa, a 65-year-old retired school secretary, has tended a community garden in her small suburban town for decades, finding solace in its blooms to manage her seasonal affective disorder, SAD. The garden, a patchwork of flowers and vegetables, is her refuge during winter's darkness when her depression deepens. After her only daughter Clara died in a car accident 2 years ago, Rosa's grief intensified her SAD, leaving the garden neglected, wilted plants mirroring her despair. She isolates herself in her cluttered home, avoiding neighbors and struggling with sleepless nights, haunted by memories of Clara's laughter. Jay, a 17-year-old high school junior with autism, volunteers at the garden as part of a school community service program. Jay, who finds comfort in the garden's predictable patterns, struggles with social overload and anxiety, often retreating into repetitive behaviors like counting plant stems to self-soothe. Drawn to Rosa's abandoned flower beds, he begins tending them, unaware of her history. Rosa notices Jay's care, neatly pruned roses, weeded paths, and confronts him, initially guarded. The shared love for the garden sparks a hesitant bond, with Rosa teaching Jay to plant seeds and Jay sharing his knowledge of light therapy, a technique he uses to manage his sensory challenges. As winter approaches, Rosa's SAD worsens and she withdraws again, fearing she's failing Clara's memory. Jay, facing bullying at school for his autism, clings to the garden as a safe space, but feels helpless as Rosa fades. A neighbor, Ms. Patel, a retired therapist, encourages Rosa to open up, suggesting journaling to process her grief. Jay, inspired by a school counselor's advice to channel anxiety into action, proposes reviving the garden for a spring community fair to honor Clara. Rosa reluctantly agrees, and they work together, planting vibrant flowers and building a small memorial bed with Clara's favorite sunflowers. The process is challenging. Rosa's depression makes her doubt the project, and Jay's anxiety spikes under social pressure. Flashbacks show Rosa and Clara gardening together and Jay's struggles with sensory overload at school, deepening their stakes. Ms. Patel offers mindfulness exercises, helping Jay manage overwhelm and Rosa find moments of clarity. Jay carves a sign for the memorial bed, Clara's Light, which becomes a turning point, giving Rosa purpose. The climax is the spring fair, where Rosa and Jay unveil the revitalized garden, glowing with sunflowers and roses under fairy lights. Jay, overcoming his